After 60, your greatest threat to independence isn't just disease, it's the quiet, steady loss of muscle happening right now, often without you even noticing. This process, known as sarcopenia, doesn't just weaken your arms and legs, it undermines your entire foundation for living well. Muscle isn't simply for strength, it's a living organ, a metabolic powerhouse that burns glucose, supports hormone balance, strengthens bones, and even communicates with your immune system. When muscle begins to vanish, so does your stability, your metabolism, and your resilience against illness. And the most surprising part, much of that loss accelerates overnight while you sleep. For decades, muscle was viewed purely as a tool for movement, the tissue that lifts, walks, and carries. But research now paints a far more profound picture. Muscle acts as a biochemical factory, releasing compounds called myokines, which travel through the bloodstream, influencing how your brain works, how your heart repairs itself, and how your body regulates blood sugar. It stores amino acids that can be mobilized during illness. It cushions your joints by absorbing force, and it helps maintain balance and coordination, preventing the falls that so often lead to hospital stays in older adults. Yet, after the age of 30, most people lose 3–5% of their muscle mass each decade, and after 60, the rate accelerates. The causes are complex: reduced physical activity, slower protein synthesis, hormonal shifts like declining testosterone and growth hormone, and a tendency to eat less protein-rich food. Over time, what starts as a little less power when climbing stairs becomes difficulty rising from a chair, carrying groceries, or even walking steadily. The real danger is that muscle loss and independence loss go hand in hand. People who maintain more muscle into their 70s and 80s have better balance, sharper thinking, and stronger immune systems. This is why scientists now call muscle the organ of longevity, because protecting it protects nearly every other system in your body. When the sun goes down and you finally close your eyes, your body shifts into repair mode. Deep sleep is when tissues regenerate, cells clear out waste, and the endocrine system releases hormones that help you maintain what you've built during the day. For muscle, two key players dominate the night: growth hormone and testosterone. These anabolic hormones signal muscle cells to repair microscopic damage from daily activity, to strengthen existing fibers, and in some cases to build new ones. But if your pre-bed habits disrupt these hormonal rhythms, you can inadvertently tip the balance toward muscle breakdown. A poor quality diet during the day, especially one lacking in protein, leaves your body without the raw materials it needs for repair. High evening stress or late night screen use can suppress melatonin and raise cortisol, a catabolic hormone that promotes muscle loss. Blood sugar fluctuations from sugary snacks or alcohol before bed can disturb deep sleep, shortening the time your body spends in the very stages where muscle rebuilding occurs. Even something as simple as going to bed slightly dehydrated can reduce cellular efficiency, slowing the delivery of nutrients into muscle tissue. And because you fast for 7–9 hours while you sleep, your body relies entirely on what's available from your evening nutrition to sustain repair processes until morning. If that supply is inadequate, the body turns to its own tissues, including muscle, for fuel. The irony is that the very hours meant to be your body's peak repair time can become the period when you lose the most ground, unless you prepare your body beforehand. By understanding this nighttime window and giving your body what it needs before bed, you can turn sleep into a powerful muscle-preserving tool rather than an unrecognized point of decline. Your muscles are constantly in a state of renewal, a balance between building, anabolism, and breaking down, catabolism. During the day, activity and nutrition tilt the scale toward building, but during the long fasting period of sleep, the pendulum can swing toward breakdown unless your body has the right reserves to draw from. This is where many people over 60 lose valuable muscle without realizing it. As we age, our muscle protein synthesis rate slows. That means the body becomes less efficient at turning dietary protein into muscle tissue, a phenomenon called anabolic resistance. Without enough available amino acids in the bloodstream, the body begins breaking down its own muscle fibers to supply the protein needed for vital processes elsewhere. This is especially true if you go to bed after a low protein day or skip an evening meal. Hormonal changes amplify this effect. Declines in growth hormone, testosterone, and estrogen, combined with higher nighttime cortisol in some individuals, shift the nighttime balance further toward catabolism. Add in poor sleep quality, and you reduce the deep sleep phases when muscle repair is most active. That's why two people with similar activity levels can wake up very differently, one maintaining muscle, the other slowly losing it, based on their pre-bed preparation. Blood sugar instability is another hidden factor. A rapid drop in glucose during the night can trigger a cortisol spike, disrupting sleep and shifting your metabolism toward breaking down muscle for quick fuel. These disruptions don't just affect that night's repair. Over weeks and months, they can lead to visible muscle loss, reduced strength, and a slower metabolism. The good news is that you can tip the balance back in your favor with a few targeted steps before bed, a ritual that essentially primes your muscles for overnight protection. And you can get started with any type of step. Go to Life.Gut. 1. Evening protein intake. Choose a slow digesting protein source in the hour before bed to keep a steady stream of amino acids available throughout the night. Casein-rich foods like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a small protein shake are ideal. Studies show that pre-sleep casein can boost muscle protein synthesis rates by 22% in older adults. 2. Hydration balance. Dehydration reduces nutrient delivery to muscle cells, but overhydrating right before bed can disrupt sleep with frequent bathroom trips. Aim for consistent hydration during the day and a moderate glass of water with your evening snack. 3. Light mobility or stretching. Gentle movements such as leg raises, bodyweight squats, or simple stretches send a signal to your muscles that they are needed, activating pathways that make your body more responsive to protein intake. Even 5 minutes can help your body prioritize repair instead of breakdown during sleep. 4. Stress reduction. A short relaxation practice, such as deep breathing or mindfulness, lowers cortisol and sets the stage for deeper, more anabolic sleep. This hormonal shift is critical for maximizing growth hormone release during the night. 5. Sleep environment optimization. Cool, dark, and quiet conditions promote uninterrupted deep sleep, the phase when growth hormone peaks and muscle repair is at its highest. Combining good sleep hygiene with nutrient preparation amplifies the benefits. With these steps, your muscles are not just idling through the night. They're actively rebuilding, preserving strength, and maintaining the organ function that supports your entire body. This is the difference between passively aging and actively protecting your independence for decades to come. Preserving muscle after 60 isn't just about strength training and diet. It's about creating the right hormonal environment for repair while you sleep. At night, your endocrine system should be working for you, not against you. Growth hormone and testosterone, both essential for muscle repair and maintenance, are naturally secreted during the deeper stages of sleep. But these anabolic hormones compete with cortisol, the stress hormone, which peaks at the wrong time if your evening habits are out of sync with your biology. Even subtle stress before bed, scrolling through news, late night work, or intense conversations can trigger a cortisol release that lingers into the night. High cortisol not only interrupts deep sleep, it signals your body to break down tissue, including muscle, for quick energy. The solution is to intentionally lower your stress load before you lie down. That can mean dimming the lights an hour before bed to signal melatonin production, practicing slow breathing to lower heart rate, or listening to calming music to settle the nervous system. Light exposure plays another critical role. Your circadian rhythm, the body's 24-hour clock, controls hormone release patterns. Bright artificial light at night suppresses melatonin, delaying sleep onset and shortening the repair window. Using warm-toned lighting and avoiding screens for 60 minutes before bed allows your body to naturally prepare for anabolic repair. Nutrient support can also enhance hormonal balance. Magnesium found in foods like pumpkin seeds, almonds, and leafy greens supports muscle relaxation and sleep depth. Omega-3 fatty acids help regulate inflammation, creating a better environment for recovery. When your evening routine combines stress reduction, light control, and strategic nutrition, you set the stage for a night where hormones work in harmony to defend your muscle mass. While most people think of muscle preservation as a purely physical process, the mind plays a direct role in how effectively your body repairs itself. Mental tension can alter breathing patterns, keep your nervous system in a mild fight or flight state, and raise nighttime cortisol, all of which impair the release of growth hormone. Conversely, mental calmness before bed has a measurable effect on muscle recovery and protein synthesis. Practices like mindfulness meditation, prayer, or gratitude journaling have been shown to lower stress hormone levels and improve sleep architecture, the natural flow between deep, light, and REM sleep stages. Deep sleep, in particular, is when the most powerful muscle repair signals occur. By reducing mental clutter before sleep, you give your body more uninterrupted time in these restorative phases. Even simple intentional breathing can have profound effects. Slow diaphragmatic breathing increases vagal tone, the activation of the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps muscles relax and directs more blood flow to tissues for repair. Visualization techniques, where you mentally picture your muscles repairing and strengthening, may sound abstract, but research suggests that mental imagery can activate neural pathways linked to muscle activation and coordination. The connection between the brain and muscle is not just metaphorical, it's biological. The more you reduce nighttime mental stress, the more you allow your body to switch into full recovery mode. This mind-body alignment ensures that the hours you spend asleep are the most productive hours for maintaining strength, stability, and independence well into your later decade. The strength you carry into your later years is not built in a single workout or lost in a single night. It is shaped by the choices you make every day and every evening before you sleep. After 60, muscle preservation is not about chasing athletic performance. It is about protecting the very fabric of your independence. It is about waking each morning with the stability to walk confidently, the strength to carry your own groceries, and the energy to engage fully in life without fear of frailty. By creating an intentional nighttime ritual, one that nourishes your muscles, supports your hormones, and calms your mind, you turn the hours of sleep into your most powerful ally. You stop the silent erosion of muscle that robs so many of their vitality, and instead, you invest in a body that will serve you well for years to come. The truth is, no matter your age, your body retains the ability to adapt, repair, and rebuild. Every night is an opportunity to send the signal. This muscle is needed. Keep it strong. When you give your body the nutrients, the hormonal environment, and the mental calm it needs before bed, you're not just preserving muscle, you're preserving freedom, mobility, and dignity. So tonight, as you prepare for sleep, remember this: muscle is more than tissue. It is your armor, your engine, and your lifeline. Protect it, and it will protect you in return. And years from now, when you're still living on your own terms, you'll know it was because you made the decision night after night to stop muscle loss before it could take hold.